In the hit TV show Breaking Bad, the character Walter White is diagnosed with lung cancer, and he goes on to do illegal things to make money to pay for that. Battling cancer is a very expensive and long process that takes up to millions of dollars for someone to go through it, or hundreds of thousands just for an individual. St. Jude's Children's Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee, fights cancer every day for free for families. They allow families to come visit and be around their own children with only minimal expenses to no expensive. They're never given a bill once they leave. They're supported solely on donations from large corporations, from small organizations such as the Greek life sorority such as Tri Delta, and the frat Sigma Chi. St. Jude is a head researcher of cancer treatment and other untreatable diseases as of 20 to 30 years ago. St. Jude gets over $10 million from about 4 or 5 corporations every year, such as K Jewelers, Chili's, the NFL, Target, and DXL, the men's apparel. This support allows them to run a $2.8 million a day expenses free of charge to these families. And since it's in Memphis, Tennessee, they even pay for kids' trips to the Memphis Zoo or to the Pink Palace, which is right next door to St. Jude's Hospital. This good goes a lot farther than big company donations. This goes into our donations and smaller donations, such as Tri Delta, who holds 4 to 5 fundraisers per semester, and with over 141 chapters, they're able to donate thousands to millions every year. There's a housing area dedicated to Tri Delta where families can go and temporarily stay for 1 or 2 weeks with no charge to be with their children. Also, with the money that they're given from organizations such as Tri Delta and big companies, they're able to do their own independent research outside to fix these diseases that were untreatable or uncurable, such as sickle cell disease and leukemia, which the first bone marrow transplant was done where they took the bones and they took bone marrow and planted it in a new patient and were able to cure them of leukemia and sickle cell disease. They treat over 80 plus diseases from acute lymphoblastic leukemia to solid tumors, and this allows the hospital to treat many different kids and teenagers. This goes beyond big companies giving, and this goes to other people. This can go down to us giving our donations out, or big companies giving millions of dollars to help St. Jude's research and treat these diseases and cancers. It's up to us and these big corporations to help these kids that go to this hospital, and there's no greater good than helping a child.
Okay. So I understand you get a lot of donations through large companies and corporations. How can an individual like myself help, and how do you donate?
By going to the www.stjudes.org link, you're able to donate $5 to $10 to even $100 as an individual, and you can choose to support the philanthropies in Tri Delta and Sigma Chi by also going to their websites at St. Jude.
Okay. What if I wanted to volunteer as an individual? Can an individual just volunteer at the hospitals, or what can we do if a person doesn't have money to volunteer? How can you yourself help the organization?
A lot of the times these kids aren't allowed to be around other people for health reasons, so they would not get sick. So hand-on-hand volunteering is not usually an option, and if it is, you can hang out with these kids at their specific areas made for hanging out with kids, which is around the Tri Delta house that they built there.
Okay. Thank you.